Hey guys, what's up? Shooting a video on the front porch, so you're going to hear a lot of traffic today. Got an email from one of our viewers who's a mobile DJ and wants to break into bars or nightclubs. Wants some advice. Knows he needs to make a mix CD, but how good does it need to be? Look, I've never made a mix CD to break into a bar or a club. I think most DJs who are in bars and clubs have. I just personally haven't. But let's talk about mix CDs first. I get a lot of people on YouTube asking me to check out their mixes, and I don't. The reason I don't is because, quite frankly, I don't want to give negative criticism to anybody who's trying to do something. There's somebody out there like Jonathan who could probably give you a better critique than I could, because it's my belief and philosophy that a sample mix, which is what you put on YouTube, should be quick mixes and really interesting. And what ends up happening most of the time is, especially you young guys out there, you'll play a track for 3.5 minutes, and then you'll do a 4-bar segue into another track, and I had to sit there for 3.5 minutes and wait for that. And then when I finally got there, it really wasn't that spectacular. So when you're making mix CDs, I feel like what you need to do is do like maybe a 5-minute long mix total of each, I guess, category that you decide to present to a club. What do I mean? Like, let's say you want to do a hip-hop mix. Do a 5-minute long hip-hop mix with as many songs as possible in it. Let's say you put 7-8 songs into this mix. That's track 1. Track 2, let's say it's your old school mix. Same thing. About 5 minutes, as many tracks as possible in that 5 minutes. Let's say 6 or 7, maybe 8 tracks, maybe more. Same thing with like a club-style mix. Keep doing this. And what you'll do is, you'll keep it interesting, because these bar managers are busy people. They don't have all day to sit and listen to a 60-minute mix. They just want a sample of what you can do. But having said that, I think it's more important to let the bar know what you can do for them, not just your mix. I mean, who cares about your mix? Here's the thing. Look, I understand mixing is important. I really do. But what's more important than mixing to the bar is bar revenue. So what you need to do is explain to the bar what you can do for them. How do you do this? Well, the way I've always done it is I'll go into a club and I'll become a regular. I'll bring my lady with me, or I'll show up by myself, or bring my friends. I'll drink, I'll meet the bar manager, I'll meet the nightclub manager, I'll meet the door guy, I'll meet the bar back, I'll meet the regulars that are in there, I'll meet the DJ, I'll meet everybody, and then I'll start identifying problems. Now, if I don't see a problem in this club, there's no reason they need to have me in there. But if I start seeing problems, then I just wait for the complaint to come up about the DJ and help them maybe identify their problems. And it's going to happen. They'll say, this DJ, I don't like this guy tonight. So what's the problem? It's like, well, we don't have a lot of people on the dance floor. It's kind of boring. You play the same sets every night, or whatever the case might be. But the bottom line is what you have to do is go and explain this to them, is that, look, I understand that bar revenue is the most important part of your business, and it is. It's more important than the door or anything else. So what we need to do is increase your bar revenue. Well, how do you do that? You do it by mixing smart sets, short sets, 15 minutes long maybe. You start out mellow, you build it, you climax, and you kill it. Let's say you have a nightclub full of 100 people. It's a small crowd, but let's say it's 100 people. Let's say you can get 50 on the dance floor. Great. Get 50 people out on that dance floor and get them good and thirsty for 15, 20 minutes. Work them hard. And then kill it. Send those people to the bar. You're going to have an empty dance floor for a while. It's going to look weird, but believe me, it's going to work for bar revenue. Then start playing a new set. Everybody who was at the bar will then come out onto the dance floor. And then make sure that you ask the club, like the first night you'll work, just say, hey, was bar revenue better tonight than it has been in the past? If you've rotated your floor well enough, guaranteed it has been. That's when you're valuable to a club. I mean, mixes are cool, but let's face it, look, if you went into a club and you had 1,000 people in this club, and you had them up dancing all night, everyone in the club dancing all night, they would fire you because nobody would go to the bar and get a drink. You have to have bar revenue. I mean, that's the nature of the business. We are the entertainment part, or we're part of the entertainment part. I always thought the entertainment was really the women who attended the club. But the DJ is kind of the entertainment bit, but really the key here is making money. So, I don't know. Maybe you want to do a combination of these things. Maybe you want to go in and say, alright, here's what I see as the problem, identify it, try to help them, explain to them that you can increase their bar revenue, and say, hey, by the way, here's my mix CD. Very interesting, short, 5-minute mixes. And maybe that's key. Just some advice. Don't even know if it's good advice, but that's my advice for you today. If you have any questions, write down here in the comments section as always. We'll see you real soon. Practice and enjoy.